What is up, guys? It is RSC6414 here, back with another video and a special guest, Austin Jones here.
Yeah.
We are reviewing Raw from tonight. Overall, I gotta say, Raw is a pretty good episode. A twist, couple swerves, Batista quits, Seth Rollins joins the dark side, and is now a member of Evolution. So, rocking that Batista shirt, but the man freaking quit. But whatever, let's go ahead and get to the review. First thing we had, Rob Van Dam and Sheamus taking on Cesaro and Bad News Barrett. Overall, pretty good match. What do you think about it, Jones?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, basically.
I like RVD's part of the match.
Yeah, he's an RVD fan. Basically, Cesaro's about to get bro kicked. Paul Heyman rolled him out of the ring. They jumped ship basically, hauled ass out of the ring, walked up the entrance ramp, left Bad News Barrett hanging in the ring. Sheamus bro kicks Barrett. RVD hits the 5-star frog splash for the 1, 2, 3, and RVD and Sheamus pick up the win. So basically, I mean, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, match, whatever. The next thing we had after that, we had Damien Sandow showing off his balling skills, coming out to the ring, dressed as Lance Stevenson from Indiana Pacers, ironically, who is not the same skin color as Sandow.
It's stupid.
Sandow basically rolled the ball through his legs a couple times. There was a goal and everything. And basically got some heel heat by talking about how the Pacers didn't win against the Heat. Some terrible basketball skills. Oh, God. Don't even get me started on that. But Big Show comes out. He basically grabs a basketball, passes it to Sandow, hits him with the knockout punch, and we end the segment with that. Comical in a way to see Sandow, but just stop burying Sandow. He's talented. Still don't understand why they're burying him after he won the briefcase last year, and now just complete and utter burial since losing his cash in to Cena. Just god awful. But yeah, that was basically it.
I like Big Show.
Yeah, you like Big Show?
Yes.
Yeah? Big Show's whatever. He's turned face and heel so many times I've lost count.
I liked him in 2006.
Fair enough. Next match we have Bo Dallas versus Kofi Kingston. My man Kofi taking on Bo, who a lot of people like, and I say no more Bo.
I say all you have to do is believe.
Heard it from him. Believe. But this match was a squash, basically, just to get Bo Dallas over. He ended up hitting his Bodog finisher on Kofi for the 1, 2, 3. Bo Dallas picks up the win. Whatever match, just kind of a squash, unfortunately. Kofi jobbing. Just give him a push. Next, we have Stephanie McMahon. She comes to the ring. She talks about Brian, who's a selfish man, she says, and what her wife chose her job, or whatever, you know what I mean. Her wife chose to quit instead of letting her husband give up the title. Yeah.
For that baby.
Oh wow. But John Cena comes out. The crowd giving him the biggest pop in years, coming out to cheers all over the place. Nope. Nope. But Stephanie, basically Cena and Stephanie exchange words. Cena makes some half-assed jokes like he always does, and basically he did make one talking about Stephanie's surgery. I give him that. That was kind of funny, but
ooh, surgery about what?
You definitely know what the surgery is. But yeah, basically John Cena talks about Stephanie McMahon's abusing her power, and if he gave her a scale 1 to 10 of job, she'd be a 0 for sucking at her job. She punishes him by saying,
the only thing she does.
Oh wow. But basically she punishes him with a match versus Kane, the big red monster Kane taking on Cena, a match we've never seen before. Who But this was back and forth for like 3 minutes. I wasn't completely entertained because we've seen it before many times. Kane was going for, basically, Cena was going for AA. Kane counters, beats the crap out of Cena for 5 seconds. Even more, refuses to break the count. The ref rings the bell. John Cena wins via disqualification. After the match, Kane tries to beat Cena up. Cena counters the chokeslam, tosses Kane into the ring post, and basically walks out like he always does, on top most of the time. Whatever. I'm guessing we'll see. Basically, Stephanie says if Daniel Bryan, he'll defend the title against Kane at Money in the Bank. If he isn't able to defend, she's gonna vacate it and make a Money in the Bank ladder match out of it for the title, which would be interesting, but I don't really see that happening. Next thing we had was 3-man band, baby, versus the Los Matadores. And what did the Los Matadores say? Hooray! But
Oh, I was supposed to answer?
yes, you're supposed to answer.
I didn't get the memo.
God, get it together. But this match, basically Hornswoggle comes out with an afro and a pick in it, like a wig.
Oh, yes!
Torito rips it off mid-match when Hornswoggle's playing air guitar on the ring apron. Basically, one of the members of Los Matadores rolls Heath Slater up for the 1, 2, 3. Los Matadores beat 3B for like the 30th time, and Torito ends up on top once again over Hornswoggle by taking the wig off, and Hornswoggle running up the ramp embarrassed, half bald. Interesting. Next we have Nikki Bella versus Alicia Fox and Oksana, a 2-on-1 handicap, a match for the ages, a match no one will ever forget in the history, a match that you have to remember, a match that'll go in the record books is one of the best Divas matches of all time. Psych. This match was
like a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 all around. If there was a 20 out of 10, I'd give it.
Actually, it was a 6 out of 10. If you know what I mean.
Oh. This
It's the big ones. And if you're not picking up the joke, then you're retarded.
Don't disrespect subscribers like that.
You
But
have retarded subscribers.
don't be mean. Basically, 2-minute match. Alicia Fox hits a scissor kick on Nikki for the 1, 2, 3, picks up the win. They attack Nikki Bella, and the ref eventually breaks it up. Then we've got Adam Rose versus.
I didn't know the match finished.
Yeah, he didn't even know the match finished. God. Too busy doing other things. Jack Swagger versus Adam Rose.
Yay!
Jack Swagger versus Adam Rose. Adam Rose hits the party foul on Jack Swagger. Beats him. 1, 2, 3.
The bunny.
1, 2, 3. JTG's not the bunny. Okay?
It's just
Jammin' Olivencia from OVW was a rosebud, as well as Paradise from OVW was a rosebud, if anybody watches
the
OVW.
bunny was black, that means it's JTG.
No, it doesn't. It means it's somebody else, probably from NXT. JTG is somewhere else. He'll be back on TV one day. He'll be back on TV one day.
Wet dream.
But next we have Luke Harper and Eric Rowan versus the Usos. Non-tag team title match. I think this was the best match of the night, to be perfectly honest. Or one of the best matches. Maybe not the best, but definitely one of the best. Back and forth. Entertaining stuff. You had the Usos doing some suicide dives, some high spots. Harper would eventually hit a suicide dive to the ropes, take out Jimmy. Rowan would get tagged in, hit a big old side slam on one of the Usos. I'm not exactly sure which one. He would pin him for the 1, 2, 3. Eric Rowan would get the winning pin. My boy, Eric Rowan. But, yeah, the Wyatt family win the match. Non-tag title. They'll definitely be getting a shot in the future, probably, most likely, at Money in the Bank for the tag team championships.
I can't really say much on this match, considering I was watching Leslie Tony during it.
I liked the match. It was entertaining. Austin Jones did not pay attention, and that's the end of story. Do you think, let me ask you this, do you think that the Wyatt family will end up becoming tag team champions in the future against the Usos at Money in the Bank if the match happens?
I still think the Hardy Boys should return and get a shot.
Such a mark. Such a hardcore mark. Next match we had Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio. Rio equals greatness. Taking on Dolph Ziggler. Money in the Bank qualifying match. Winner gets entered in the ladder match for the Money in the Bank. This match was good. I thought it could have had a little more time, but it was good. Pretty entertaining, the whole match. Two good guys in the ring. I mean, it was just back and forth. Ziggler, there was a lot of near falls towards the end, obviously. Ziggler hits a face plant for a near fall. The crowd's behind Ziggler. He's getting a pretty good pop. He's probably one of the more popular people. Del Rio counters. DDT. Locks in the cross arm breaker on Ziggler. Ziggler tabs. Del Rio is going to Money in the Bank ladder match. Baby, main event. Del Rio equals greatness. Can he win the Money in the Bank briefcase just like he did in 2011? We will find out. Next match we had Ryback versus Sin Cara and Goldust. Was it 2012 or 2011 when Del Rio won the briefcase? It was 2011, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had the year where he won the Rumble and the briefcase. So Ryback versus Sin Cara and Goldust. Cody Rhodes picks Sin Cara to be Goldust's partner, since Cody Rhodes decided last night he wasn't a compatible or well enough opponent. I mean, tag team partner.
And so Cody Rhodes can choose anyone in the current day roster to be Goldust's partner, and he can pick like John Cena.
He already had a match tonight. Oh no, he didn't. He just freaking had a segment. So yeah, he could have.
But no, who does he choose? Flippin' Sin Cara.
Sin Cara. Who Cody Rhodes chose. What do you think about Sin Cara, Austin? That's messed up. That's racist. We don't do that here on YouTube show. On my YouTube, we don't accept racism.
Zeb Culture, okay?
Okay. Alright, Zeb Culture Jr. This match was back and forth. Curtis Axel would end up hitting his Hangman Facebuster on Sin Cara for the 1-2-3. Sin Cara gets pinned. Goldust will probably find a new partner on SmackDown or whatever the next show he competes. And that'll probably be the last time we see Sin Cara and Goldust as a tag team. Now we have Lana coming out to accept a fake honor from the Russian Federation with Rusev. They basically just crowd chants USA. She talks trash about America. Puts over Putin. I don't know how they can keep doing this and not get criticized for it by like Fox News or something, I don't know, but I guess they figured storyline. But yeah, they basically give Alexander Rusev, he stands on a pedestal with like the Russian flag. They give him an award. He puts on the medal. Confetti comes down. I was laughing the whole time because it was just such a joke. It was funny. And Austin Jones was zoning out the whole time, not giving two craps about it.
Correct.
Now we have Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. They come out. They talk about their match, how they beat Evolution. What a crime at Payback. 3-0 skunk, and how they overcame the odds and kicked ass, and there was no fatalities, is what Dean Ambrose said. They just beat the shit out of Evolution, basically. 3-0 skunk. An all-out war, as Triple H would say. Oh, he'd say, an all-out war, because it's best for business, But, yeah. basically they talk about it. Then we find out Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton tonight, main event, and there's 3 minutes left on Raw, so you know there's going to be a complete swerve and the match won't happen unless they go 10 minutes overtime like they have before. But this match, Evolution comes out, Randy Orton and Triple H. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose walk toward the rope. Seth Rollins has a chair ready since Triple H has a sledgehammer ready to bury people. And here comes Seth Rollins, hits Roman Reigns in the back with a chair. Dean Ambrose looks like he's seen a ghost. Huge swerve. People have been wondering, when's the Shield going to break up? They finally split up. Seth Rollins takes out Dean Ambrose, beats the crap out of Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose over and over with the steel chair. Joins Evolution in the ring. They hold the hands up. And Evolution, Seth Rollins is a new member of Evolution with Triple H and Randy Orton. Batista quit at the beginning of the show. I don't think I hit on that. I don't know why. But yeah, the opening segment, Batista quits because of he wanted his title matches, his shots, and Triple H wasn't going to give them to him until they took out the Shield. He had enough. Batista quit. Walks to the back. They asked him why he quit. He said he was tired of the false promises that people keep making promises to him. They're all false. He's tired of waiting, and they're just going to keep being false, so he quit. That's a little side note. Another big part of the show, actually, was Batista quitting. For now, he'll be back, I'm sure. I think he's a part-time competitor, so he'll probably be back around SummerSlam. And, but yeah, at the end, Seth Rollins joins Evolution, fills that third member void. Shield now has Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, so it'll be interesting to see where it goes. Seth Rollins sold his soul to Evolution. The fans were chanting, "You sold out." They pose in the ring over the lifeless bodies of Ambrose and Reigns. Shield is no more. The original 3, obviously. The Shield still obviously exists with Roman Reigns and Ambrose. Your thoughts, Austin Jones, on this Shield?
I called it before you.
Yeah, Austin Jones said Seth Rollins is going to turn on the Shield and join Evolution, so he called it before I did. So props.
It kind of disappoints me because Seth Rollins still is my favorite wrestler and was definitely my favorite in the Shield, and now he's in Evolution. So you know what? You won, Christian. I'm an Evolution fan now.
He's joining the bandwagon for Evolution. How about that? He's adapting by joining the Evolution bandwagon. I like the Shield, don't get me wrong, but I like Evolution a little bit more. But now that Batista quit, it was like, oh god. And now Seth Rollins, it's like, okay, it's better. Now this shit's getting real. But yeah, that's basically all that happened on Raw. Pretty eventful show, a memorable Raw for at least 3 months. And yeah, so overall good show, pretty entertaining. A few bad matches, a few cheesy segments, but that's always expected. And yeah, overall great. I'd give this.
Wait. And you can expect me to see me, Austin Jones, on at least 2 more Raw reviews, 3 more SmackDown reviews, and 3 more main event reviews.
Absolutely not.
I have a contract.
He has no contract.
I do too have a contract.
Well, you're fired. Overall grade, I would give this episode of Raw, I'd give it a good solid 6.25 out of 10. A 6.25 out of 10.
I'd give it a big 6 out of 10 if you know what I mean.
Okay, this pervert gives it a 6 out of 10.
No, actually I give it an 8 out of 10. I forgot Stephanie.
You give it an 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
8 out of 10 for a Raw?
For each person. Nikki Bella, Alicia Fox,
Pervert.
Ascana, or whatever her name is.
Oksana? It's Oksana. Team Foxana, get it right. But yeah, funny, yeah, you're so clever, but alright, he gives it an 8 out of 10 for the wrong reasons. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos and subscribe. 6.25 out of 10 for me, 8 out of 10 for Austin if you didn't hear us the first time. Austin probably may be on another episode or two. And subscribe.